Hi, it's Tara Green, and I know it's December 22nd, but I'm going to give you a few days heads up here for what's going on this week. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of hand-holding this, trying to keep it still. December 22nd is a pretty light day after the Hallelujah. December 21st, big, major conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn at 0 degrees of Aquarius, conjunct to the fixed star Aquila, which is an eagle, which actually is a star that's based over the US actually. And of course, it is solstice, it is the first day of winter in the northern hemisphere, it's Yule, and it's Litha, the first day of summer down south of the equator. So the sun is sitting on the Tropic of Capricorn, and in tropical astrology, that's how this astrology works. Now the moon is in Aries, another cardinal sign, so the energy is pretty upbeat. That's nice to have the moon in Aries initiating the new season traditionally, with also the sun in Capricorn. So for all you cardinal placements, sun, moon, nodes, whatever you have in Aries, yeah, big boost of energy there. All right, now it is the longest day of the year, so we're switching from the reign of the divine feminine into the beginning of the masculine, the Sol Invictus. The sun will begin slowly to come back into prominence. We're heading towards the spring and the summer equinox. Summer solstice, spring equinox, summer solstice. Okay, so now December 22nd, the moon in Aries conjuncts Chiron, so that's the ability to talk about our feelings, do some rapid healing actually. Might get some headaches actually. Chiron, Aries rules the head, so if you've been finding you've had more headaches lately, can be attributed to that. The moon in Aries trines Venus and Sag, so in the morning, so it's time to speak your truth. But one of the biggest aspects this week on the 23rd is Mars square Saturn, and they are meeting actually, or squaring each other from the 23rd degree. And the number 23 is also the degree of the tilt of the Earth's axis, and the number 23 cannot be divided. It's a very interesting number, so pay attention to the 23 skidoo, if you know what that's all about. 23 skidoo is an old-fashioned expression. I have to go Google it, I'm not going to tell you. Okay, so Mars square Pluto on the 23rd, that happens, you can see 6:53 a.m., that's Pacific Standard Time, 9:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and add 5 hours, so that's 2:53 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So this is a very scorpionic kind of energy, now very hard. These are two malefics. They're meeting just 1 degree off of where Saturn and Pluto met on January the 12th, initiating COVID, so expect there to be a rapid increase, and also lockdowns and anger and frustration and military-based things happening in the world. Could start some kind of major conflict. It also relates to the financial markets as a Scorpio influence. So the Aries moon also squares Pluto. Again, people will be angry, fighting, trying to hold on to their boundaries, really restless. And then the moon conjuncts Mars. Okay, so again, flaming anger, tons of energy. Got to work that out somehow. Okay, for Aries people, it's like you're raring to go and frustrated because there's nowhere to go. Okay, so a lot of people I've seen, Canadians in the UK have just been stopped from returning to Canada. So a lot of people are angry. And people are angry in general, okay? This is the first time that cardinal signs are free from Saturn's influence for the last 2.5 years, so that's a good thing. But again, flaming tempers, frustration, military anger, just want to punch your arm through a wall, you know. And then the moon will go void, of course. I'm going to do Eastern time here, 5:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Mercury, the messenger in Capricorn, squares Chiron in Aries. That's in early degrees of again, those cardinal signs, and any planets in early cardinal signs, that includes Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, will feel that energy. So again, maybe not wanting to talk about it because Mercury in Cancer is going to be a little bit tight-lipped, I would say. It happens at 9:11 p.m. warning sign, Eastern Standard Time there. You may have a message about someone who's suddenly ill or something happens to them. So I'm sending you blessings if that happens. Now, on the 24th, I'm going to go ahead to the 24th here. The moon enters Taurus, so it starts to feel more stable. Wherever the moon is, that's the mood of the day. So it's sensual, it's slowed down. This is Christmas Eve for people who celebrate Christmas. So it's going to be very homey and sensuous and tactile and you're going to enjoy just kind of cuddling up and slowing down. So the moon in Taurus squares Saturn in Aquarius. So now fixed signs are going to be the central focus here, as Saturn and Jupiter is in Aquarius. Aquarius is a fixed air sign. So all fixed signs, which is earthy Taurus, is fixed earth, earthy fire, which is Leo, and fixed water, which is Scorpio, will feel Jupiter, Saturn squaring them all throughout this year. And Saturn will continue to square those fixed signs as it moves through Aquarius until 2023. So again, the moon squaring Saturn in Aquarius and Jupiter in Aquarius. So you're trying to be higher-minded, connecting to other people, probably exactly over the internet, of course. Aquarius rules the internet. And then the moon trines the sun, which is a nice positive aspect. You can see the time there. The moon trines Mercury in Capricorn. So we're feeling traditional. Mercury in Capricorn is traditional, sentimental, maybe. The moon conjuncts Uranus and Taurus. So this is where you want to do something out of the box. It's going to be a non-traditional Christmas, of course, because of COVID and because of the internet. A lot of people are going to be missing families, of course. So the internet is the only way to connect with people virtually. And then Mercury trines Uranus and Taurus. That's in Pacific Daylight Time. And then that is, again, connecting with people over the internet. Okay. And then on Christmas Day, I can keep going here. Christmas Day. Here's the aspects at the top there. Christmas Day, Mercury trines Uranus, of course, in Eastern Time. Taurus moon in conjunct Venus in Sag. So you may not get that letter from Santa Claus on time. This is also loved ones overseas. You may have difficulty communicating with them for one reason or another. There has been an increase in sunspots, and also the volcano went off right when the ceremony was happening for the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. So this could have to do with kind of interference, I want to say, from galactic ETs. Okay, I'm just totally channeling that. All right. The moon sextiles Neptune in Pisces at night, so this is a wonderful day of dreaming. Again, should be very compassionate, very much connecting with people, feeling the oneness, feeling hopeful and optimistic. And then the sun squares Chiron in Aries again. That's in Pacific Standard Time. So again, we're missing people we're close to. We're frustrated about not being able to move forward. Again, that sun Chiron square repeats. We're on Saturday now. This is Boxing Day. The moon trines Pluto in Capricorn. So we're feeling the sensuality, the riches, very much so. The moon is void, of course, there for 12 hours. So this is a good day to lay back. Most people are not going to be shopping, I don't think, this year. Well, or at least shopping online. Moon enters Gemini, so then we're right into the multimedia, the communications, and the moon trines Saturn and Jupiter. So again, buying online, shopping online, connecting to people online. And then we're going to go on to the 27th here. All right, so Gemini moon squares Chiron and Aries. Again, a lot of wounding issues, and of course people are feeling wounded. We're going into an increased lockdown here in Toronto, Canada, Southern Ontario. And this has been going on since March the 13th, I believe, is when the first lockdown happened here. This is like 9 months of this. That's a full birth, okay? So again, lots of communication, but frustration with the sun in Capricorn. People are feeling down. Sun in Capricorn is still a restricted time in the north, especially in the northern hemisphere here. Capricorn is the sign of winter. The days are incredibly long here. People just want to go to bed and sleep like bears, I would say. So you might be also feeling a little bit too much with the Taurus moon at Christmas, eating way too much and indulging way too much and escaping way too much. And then the moon also in conjuncts Chiron and Mercury in Capricorn. So again, that's feeling kind of bummed out, I would say. The sun trines Uranus and Taurus. Again, this is an earthy Uranian trine. So we're looking forward to this age of Aquarius. People are hopeful, they're optimistic, they're feeling like there is going to be radical change. And it will come, but again, you got to remember, Aquarius is on the ideal level, and metaphysically, things have to come from the spiritual. Their setup is mental, emotional, and then physical, but I believe actually that should be reversed, and it should be emotional, then physical, then spiritual. And that's an idea that's been coming to me for a while. And that could be a big issue. So sun trining Uranus and Taurus, think outside the box. Love yourself for being different. do something radical, do something fun, uplift yourself. The moon also opposes Venus and Sag. Again, this is only in Pacific time, so again, reaching out to loved ones overseas, thinking about going back to school, taking courses. People are planning for 2021, and I will do my long videos about 2021 shortly. I'm going to do long videos for each sign as well, so stay tuned. If you want to get in touch with me, I'm at tarot.com. Follow me on my blog at infinitynow.wordpress.com. Please follow me here and subscribe on YouTube. I am really wanting to get to 1,001 viewers, so please do that. Wishing you all the best for Christmas, for Solstice, for Yule, for Boxing Day, for the New Year, for all of that, the return of the light, Sol Invictus. I'm on Twitter and I'm on Instagram as well, so stay tuned to some exciting news for me. Blessings.